The world is run by tearless thieves who manipulate language and speech while leaving total disclosure to your true nature per natural laws. They rearrange your mentality to admire them and their provisions. This becomes a gateway to your physical plane and your energetic plane. All their powers are only possible when you grant them an observable reality when you know the word observe. Today's show is What is Rage? Or Dog vs. God Show Part 2 on August 26, 2026. And Dog said, "What purpose does rage serve me?"
Well, the reference was to core rage, which is the basis of courage. Women and men are designed to unify. That's an observable reality. Courage isn't a feeling, it's something that manifests from your core rage. The alter ego would be the Golem, which means go, Lemmings.
Dog said, "Is rage different from anger? Because you don't need to be angry to have courage."
Rage has nothing to do with anger.
What is rage then?
Burning desire.
And that desire is satisfied when?
When the desire is fulfilled. Doi? The word doi's invert is yod, and yod is a code or a map, and it means Y over Tao. Doi, which is what I said to you, means Tao over Y. Tao is natural order, and there's no escaping it. Yod is the mark of Yahweh, Jesus, Elohim, Eloah, and what the Hebrew Judeo-Christians call God. All Hollywood distortions to serve political agendas. The MOB, Mark of Beast, is from Yod and arrived into right hands and foreheads in 1991, or AI versus I am. To date, no one's taken notice. They use the Bible as a tool of mind control, but also for disclosure. There's no actual truth in it. Tribulations and revelations are man-made.
Dog responded, "Okay, but what do you have to do to satisfy your rage?"
Well, I want peace by balancing my energetic, physical, and mental planes of existence. My rage was for peace. I own it.
He said, "Is every person entitled to peace?"
Entitled? Well, everyone is told to win and to have any desire fulfilled. No one is born to suffer or lose. Earth and mankind is under duress from demons that we empowered. Demons only have power when we are sad, anxious, or selfish, meaning isolated. 4 generations in a row have let down their children more each generation by passing them over to institutions and memes of popular culture.
And we say this development has led to the demons able to inflict higher fear, drama, pain, and debilitations of every kind, including the current state of herd mentality bound to narcissism, the most dangerous mental state, a Bolshevik's wet dream, anti-God with a heavy concoction of nihilism mixed with fatalism. It's an observable reality with eyes and ears open. Their plan began in the 1880s and has been successful and unabated. Most common woman and man are unaware. And we say every pandemic since 1889 was predetermined by increases in mind control, honeypot technology. 1889 was from the AC Towers erection across the westernizing world. West is where the sun dies every night.
The Spanish flu in early 1900 was tied to the U.S. military vaccines, but it was the radio towers and devices. Each pandemic is tied to increases in the mind control tech honeypot of the machines. It was named modern industrializations of machines and conveniences. Did you know there's a PubMed study that clearly demonstrates correlation to coronavirus spikes and 5G activations? in each of the affected nations. The injections have now been proven without doubt to cause lifelong harm and early death. Most naturally choose to ignore it for comfort and face the fear instead of cycles and loops that never resolve. Facing this fear empowers the demons more and disempowers you more. That also is an observable reality.
The dog responded, so even if someone is being manipulated by powerful entities, they're still able to take control and fulfill their desires and bring balance to their lives? Would you say this is just existence?
A just existence.
Oh, a just existence. And he said, machines and other conveniences are tools of manipulation, but are you using a computer or a phone to send these messages? How do you know you're not being mind controlled?
Well, I have control of my mentality and my physical body and my energetics, so that's why. But to your first question, who is the judge of is this a just existence? I thought that was self-explanatory. I actually beat the monsters and regained control. It's in the word jester. They ran all the courts in the medieval times. The word is two words, je for I and star. Monster is mon plus star, my star, your created demons. Master is ma plus star, the land of the stars.
And mon is a derivative of monere, to remind, bring to one's recollection, tell or of, and admonish, advise, warn, instruct, and teach. And the root stir is from the source of Sanskrit star and Proto-Indo-European root meaning star. And stir.
Also stir.
Stir. Alsoster.
So S-T-E-R.
S-T-E-R. And the Pi root also connects the meaning to spread. In Old High German, there is the use of Stirna, S-T-I-R-N-A, meaning forehead. And Dog said, I'm asking your opinion. Would you say this is a just existence or no? And what specifically did you do to regain control?
Well, I won peace by balancing my energetic, physical, and mental planes of existence. Did you know that Christianity was formed as a one-world takeover after an earth cataclysm? Ever heard of catechism school? Mary and Joseph were students of the Essenes, the knowers of S and essence. Did you know prophets make profits for politics? Religions are there to trap souls, and it's 100% verified. To pray is to become prey to predation. Who wants the cure to the demon religions?
Doug said, do you have to stop using technology in order to balance the planes? And also, can you answer this, please?
Well, the more power you give demons to alter your mind, the sooner they will own your mentality.
Bro, it's a yes or no question. Is this a just existence, yes or no?
Well, I thought it was self-explanatory, but who is the judge of just?
You, brah. Who else would I be asking?
Well, I don't judge nature or man. I observe it and them.
That's not true. You necessarily form judgments to navigate the world, and I've seen you do it.
Well, I make choices, but not judgments of humans or the earth.
Just yesterday, you judged me to be a little shit.
Well, I was messing with you.
You thought about what I was saying, and then you made up your mind on how you felt. That's a judgment.
Well, I guess you are the judge then. You decide if it's just then.
Go on. And Dog said, all humans are judges. I would say it is not just. What would you say?
Well, I would say yes, man is a judge, and God is not a judge. But I am a man, but lost judgments, and you are free to say I'm a liar.
Doug said, okay, well, why didn't you just say that the first time I asked?
Well, I can't please everyone.
That's not an excuse to not try.
Thank you, my Lord and Master, Judge of me.
Is it necessary to give up technology in order to balance your plans and become enlightened?
Probably. Neolithic living is more suitable.
And Dog agreed.
Each can choose, though. I live very simply.
A simple life is best.
Look at it this way. The complex is the spread, and it goes out forever, and it dies. It's temporary. The simple is the center point, and that's where all the resolutions are, and it is eternal.
The Dog said, people become inundated with the complexity of the modern world and paralyzed.
And it's all temporary. Poof!
Everything is temporary. The only constant is change.
Well, humans carry the eternal spark, and they are personified, so you were misguided there. You never lose the spark. That's why the demons love us.
Humans will inevitably go extinct one day. Where does the spark go then?
First of all, you were trained to be nihilistic and fatalistic, to believe in endings with all your heart.
The Dog said, how is it that either nihilistic or fatalistic? That's just realistic.
See, you believe reality equals endings.
The Dog said, endings are a feature of reality, yes? Change is the only constant, remember?
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 Well, humans are the ones who create realities, including the ones with endings. God is not creating realities, we are.
The Dog said, then how do you explain the existence of our reality?
As through observation, we are human reality projectors in combination with our three planes of existence and their capacities. God, the force of nature and the universe, provides the power and the playing field.
The Dog said, where does the eternal spark go when there are no humans? Even if you believe humans will never go extinct, there was a time before we existed. Where was the spark then?
Well, you put words in my mouth because I never said humans will never go extinct. But where was the spark? Where is the spark? Where does it go? All the same place, the air, which is where we were incepted from and became material. We're all born from the air, and we stay immersed to it forever.
What if you drown at sea? Does your soul evaporate and return to the air?
Your soul is immersed to the air now and will continue that way.
So we do not carry the spark in our bodies?
Well, first of all, water and air are the same, and that spark is the nuclear reactor source of the heart. It's an embed spark of God.
And he said, so air and water are constants? They always exist, no matter what?
Within the earth realm, which is a body like your own, which is a contained environment.
Gotcha. So they are only constant relative to the earth.
Outside Earth is a much larger plasma field.
Not universally.
The universe is 100% plasma.
The Dog said water is liquid, not plasma.
So you were trained, but to back up a little bit, water has 4 states.
Dog said air is gas, not plasma. Bone is solid, not plasma.
Well, stay with me. Air, gas, water, plasma are the same.
Okay, what about solid stuff? Is that also plasma?
The interstitial fluids of the anatomy is a vast plasma field surrounding the underskin body. Ice is solid, that's plasma, and its alter ego, fire, is the base and only causal element.
Dog said, so solid stuff is not plasma besides ice? Solids and plasma are different things.
I guess we're talking to each other from across the house to each other. Now, fire itself is the base and only causal element that causes all things of form or formless. The rest are the effects.
Dog said, what are they physically composed of? What is a rock composed of?
These things can be measured. They're the effects. But fire is the only presumed as an element. Fire is known in the same way that an absolute center point is known. From logic. Did you know hydrogen is the most flammable element, the most pervasive element in the universe measured by men?
Dog said, I don't see the logic there, but that's okay.
Science presumes fire and the center point.
Said, I'm not sure what that means. Could you rephrase that, please?
Fire is not catchable as an element, nor is the absolute center point.
But not catchable, do you mean intangible or unidentifiable?
Unidentifiable and uncatchable.
I see, but we tamed fire. We used it to make engines for years until we found something that worked better.
You're talking about combustion, and that's not an element or the element named fire. Burning and combustion consumes. Fire, the element, provides.
So there's no fire in a coal engine? I see.
You're talking about combustion, not the element.
I'm not sure what you mean by fire then.
The element named fire and the emotion named fire.
You said passion?
Yes.
I see. So that emotion composes our reality?
It's part. It mixes with the symbols also in the words to create a fervent and precision or focused attention. Our fire merges with the element named fire, and reality forms according to our passion. Its angels merge to angles. The angels are your emotions. The angles are your logic. The air is the fire, and it meshes it to perfection, determined by your will.
Dog says, so reality is determined by our passion.
That's correct, but passion isn't alone. It leads to actions because everything is a procession from one step to the next.
So did reality look very different before humans existed? Did it exist at all?
Humans are reality, but before us there was a build-up to us.
I would like to hear more about the build-up period, please.
Well, if you look around and look at the studies, every biologic material ever found on Earth will gravitate to the human biology because we are each aggregates of the entirety of creation from the beginning. We are it. Our dumbing down right now is a period of rediscovery.
Dog said, I see. So when exactly were humans created? How many years ago?
Beyond when time was counted the way we do. In military strategies, there's 3 sets they must encounter. The known knowns, number 1, the known unknowns, number 2, and the unknown unknowns, number 3. You can't have it all, Sparky. Or can you?
The world is run by tearless thieves who manipulate language and speech while leaving total disclosure to your true nature per natural laws. They rearrange your mentality to admire them and their provisions. This becomes a gateway to your physical plane and your energetic plane. All the powers are only possible when you grant them. An observable reality when you know the word observe.